Coverage now turns to power outages across Western Mass. Western Mass News reporter Reagan Locree spent the afternoon in Franklin County, where many residents and businesses were without electricity. She's back now in Springfield, joining us live in studio with more on that. Reagan?
Chris, it's a problem residents in Franklin County have been dealing with all day long as wind gusts brought down trees and power lines. Now the Massachusetts Emergency Management Agency tracking the outages right now. You can see there are more than 28,000 without power right now, and those numbers have grown since this morning, with most happening in Franklin County and pockets of outages throughout Hampshire and Hampden counties. This icy Monday, Western Mass News spent most of the day in Charlemont. In particular, Avery's General Store, where their day started off with power, losing it in the later half of the morning. But luckily for customers like Sabrina Sparta, in Saide Rezai, Avery's was able to make coffee before going dark.
I usually like to make myself a pot of tea in the morning. None of that is happening this morning, so I came over and I said, I guess I'm doing coffee today. Western Mass News spoke with David Kong, the owner of Avery's, and he tells us why he decided to keep his store open despite losing power.
I think the local need it. A lot of people depending some coffee in the morning, some groceries in the morning, so that's why I think we opened it.
But both Rezai and Sparta agree going to Avery's the morning after a snowstorm isn't just about the coffee. It's also about embracing the camaraderie that comes with living in a small town.
This is a community thing. This is everybody's locked up in their house. They don't know what's going on too. They don't have power. You don't have the news. You know, maybe you got Wi-Fi, so you go and find people like old school style, you know. So that's one thing that still exists out here, because even with modernity, it's not always efficient out here the same way it is in the city.
So there is a snowstorm. I kind of look forward to it because I'm like, ooh, it gets to be like the old times where I can like go to the little store and see, you know, my friend Timmy buying beer.
Rezai tells us she's originally a city girl who decided to move to Charlemont to embrace harder living just like this.
If you choose to live in Western Mass, you're purposely choosing to live in a rural environment where you don't know what's going to happen environmentally. And so you have to be prepared to be hunkered down in your house.
Now, we did also speak with National Grid earlier today, and they said once the wind slows down, that's when they will really be able to start remediation efforts, restoring power to the area. And last I spoke with Avery's General Store, they still did not have power back. Reporting live in studio, Reagan Locree for Western Mass News.